Hey guys, welcome to the video. So tomorrow I'm starting a bike tour. I'm going to do the Florida coast to coast, which is a 250-mile tour from the west coast to the east coast or vice versa. I'm starting it in St. Petersburg and going to start following the Pinellas Trail out, and I'm going to end up over in Titusville after about probably 5 days minimum, 7 days maximum. It's still yet to be determined. I got a few extra days there. So I thought I'd do a gear check. I'm gonna show you guys now what I'm bringing. And here's the bike I'll be taking. It's a Reed Osprey road bike, just a cheap low-end bike. That's all I got though. Gator skin, 25mm tires, the biggest I can fit, 700C. And it should be fine though, because this trail it's mostly off the roads, but it is sealed, so I think it's gonna be okay. On the back, in this Cedar Summit waterproof sack, I have my mattress. The yellow ones, you might have seen these before. These are so good. They're called Z Lights, but they are fantastic. If you haven't seen these, you've got to try them out. Yeah, the Thermarest Z Light, you just know them because they're yellow like this. It's just a thin foam. These are so comfortable once you get used to them, and you don't have to worry about putting a hole in it. It's really light, but the only problem is it's pretty bulky. So I'd say that's like the one downside to that. Still good though. Here I got a bit of stuff that's not on the bike. My road bike shoes, road bike cleats, just because it's all I've got. My little Brighton 330 GPS, keep track for Strava. Headlamp, Wanderer, nice and light, really good. That's just to wipe the lens when I'm filming. I've just got a fanny pack I'm going to bring, just some Adidas one I got from some kid off Marketplace. I have a bit of gear in here too. Got some headphones, Shure headphones, lightweight wallet. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack, console. Here I have a charger with the US outlets for USB and a USB-C. Mask. Headlight. Tail light. This is the Night Flux Red Zone 8, super bright. So good. Bunch of chargers just to keep everything charged up, and I have so many quarters. Not like ideal for a bike tour, but it's like the only cash I have, so I'll probably take that anyway. Now on the bike here, start with the pannier here. In this pannier I have a puffer jacket, in this dry bag. The reason I've got it in the dry bag is it just helps me pack it down a little bit. Show you, but it's nothing fancy, just got it from like a cheap store. Yeah, you know, these style sort of puffers, they're good because they're super warm and they pack down really well. That's that. Next we have a set of sunnies, nothing fancy really. This is just a shirt to wear when I'm off the bike. Sorry about that plane. I'm in St. Pete at the beach, so there's a lot going on. I have this little microfiber thing to dry dishes. What else do I have in here? Just a lightweight pair of running shorts for when I'm off the bike. A pair of lightweight, like long johns for at night. I think it's going to be a little bit chilly at night. Here I have a Cedar Summit blow-up pillow. Definitely recommend these pillows because they don't slide around too much. Really good. This is my Walmart special Ozark Trail mummy sleeping bag. Reckons it's good for 30 degrees Fahrenheit, but I don't know about that. I get pretty cold in this thing, that's for sure. Bit bulky, but it was only like 20 or 30 bucks. In the bottom here, have a med pack, medical kit. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it. Haven't decided yet. I mean, I've never needed it, and also there's a lot of people in Florida if something happens. That's that pannier empty. Running the Ortleb classic waterproofs, of course. Best panniers. Definitely won't regret using these. Look how easy they come off when they work. I think this one's gummed up a bit from all the touring. Okay, and this pannier, this one's a little bit weird because it has some stuff I'm going to be wearing in it. That's breakfast tomorrow. or at least some of it. Baked beans, so this is a bit of food that I'm bringing. Another tin of baked beans. Sort of just like the dregs, leftovers. Got some organic cane sugar. Probably make drinks out of it. Marinara sauce for pasta. Some shell pasta. Obviously I'm going to be getting a lot more food as I ride, but I want to try and keep it down so I'm not carrying too much. Just a dry bag probably come in handy. Have a towel, microfiber. I hate them, but you know, they're lightweight. Got some rice here. What else we got in here? This is my little ultra light measuring cup, so I can measure out the rice. This is like a 3-litre compactable water bottle, seeker. Really good, I highly recommend it. If you're going to be stealth camping or if you're going to be primitive camping, it's good to have that to get extra water and take it with you. Now here I've got my Sea to Summit collapsible silicone cooking pot. This thing is so good. If you only buy one thing of everything I have for a tour, get one of these. So convenient. The lid clips on so you can put leftovers in there and keep them in there. You can strain food, strain your pasta with the holes. Sorry about the plane. I don't know how loud that is, but on the camera, but it's so loud for me, like insane. Look how these pop up like this. Oops. Actually so good. I'm telling you, you need one of these Sea to Summit. I think they're the alphas, or it's not an alpha actually, I don't know what it is. It's awesome though. Bike lock, can't really be without it unfortunately. Pretty heavy though. Cycling jersey, cycling cap, go vegan. Bike's falling. Oh, this is my cooking stove. This is a little Coleman stove. I got it from a Walmart. It was only like $17 and it's fared really well so far. I've used it for, geez, almost a month I think. Peak 1. Really good, cheap, easy. That's what I like. Cycling shorts, these are the Duros. Really like these ones. Comfortable, last pretty well. This is a chesty for the GoPro, or the phone actually, that I film with when I'm on the bike. What else we got here? That might be about it. Oh, there's my gloves. I've been wondering where no, there's only one. Well, there's a glove. Pair of socks for the bike. And a neck buff. Definitely recommend these neck buffs to keep the sun off. So good. Oh, I also have this homemade windbreaker for the stove. And it's literally like one of those aluminium baking trays you get from like a dollar store. And you just sort of set it up like that. I mean, you get the idea. Definitely worth having to break the wind. Where's my other glove? Okay, so I found one glove. I wonder where the other one is. Have to keep an eye out for it. That's the second pannier done. Got me Camelback water bottles. 1, 2, and 3. Always better to have more than less. What have I got in these little packs? Just some Lackey bands in this one. Those are really good to seal up half-used food bags. Got some soap, dishwashing soap there. There's another set of gloves. I won't be taking 2 sets though. I couldn't find one set, so it ended up a bit like confusing. These are all leg and arm covers to keep the sun off. Florida's pretty damn sunny, so I think I'm gonna want those. You just thin piece of like fabric, polyester or whatever that goes on your arms and legs. Man, that airport today is like, as soon as I start filming, apparently there's a flight every 5 minutes. Sunbeam sunscreen. Vegan, of course. Unbelievable. It's like you won't see a plane for ages and then you start filming and then they just keep coming. Another one of those covers. I can't believe how many planes have come up since I started filming. Spork, obviously that's an essential. Toothpaste. debatably essential. Oh, I got some squirt lube for chain. This one's almost empty. It's got like one more lube in it. So I'm taking that and another one that I've got somewhere. Floss for like teeth. I hate the string. Cigarette lighter for the stove. Little can opener, because most of the cans in the US you need an opener for. Chamois cream for those saddle sores. Not that I usually get them, although recently I've been getting them, which is weird. Cut off toothbrush, save a few grams. Tiny little knife, although in second thoughts I might not take that, because I do have a knife on the multi-tool and I'm trying to be lighter weight, so for that reason we won't take that knife. Trying to think of ways to be like ultra light, you know. Now in the front here I've got this, like, I don't even know what you call that. If you know what you call it, let us know in the comments. But I use that to wrap around the brake lever, so when I park the bike up it won't roll and it stops it falling over. Definitely worth having. That's just a mount for my GPS. Either some Grunt Versa straps just to hold this bag up. It's the Appadura front bag. Tent poles. Inside here I have the tent, which don't think I'm going to bother taking out, but it's just an REI tent. It's a 2-man tent. Really good, the REI ones. I've seen the new ones look even better. But yeah, I mean, you don't really, like, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so. Ooh, these MSI brushes are so good, because it's a brush. It's also a scraper, pot scraper. Definitely, you want one of those. Oh, bite tubes. So I'm thinking I'll take 3 bite tubes and a repair kit, but I might reduce it to 2 bite tubes. Undecided. I like having more rather than less, but I'm trying to be lightweight. That's the other chain lube. Some like rope or whatever to hang up the panniers, or at night the food for the bears. Apparently there's bears down here. Little repair kit, obviously need that. Might be it in that one. Now to show you the other side, it's a little bit harder. Maybe lean it like that. Right there, that's my cat eye mirror. Love having a mirror. Got the Toe Peak multi-tool. So good. Got some Park Tool tie levers. Obviously you need that. I might start just chucking stuff in there out of convenience. Couple reusable cable ties. Always come in handy, those reusable cable ties, so good. Got here some extra chain, some chain links, little thing for like blowing up my tires at a service station, gas station. This tool is so sick. This is a cassette removal tool, Stein tool, kind of expensive, but if you want to get your cassette off while you're out riding, super handy. I might dump that though, because I probably don't need it for 5 days. Just cruising. Here I have a fiber spoke in case I break a spoke. This one's been in the bag for so long. Never used it, but you know, you might want to use it one day. Whoops, drop something. Chain breaker. Obviously you want one of them, that's a part of that Toe Peak multi-tool. Spare gear cable. Damn, I'm actually tempted not even to take that. I'll think about that. Again, trying to make things lighter weight. Spare battery, probably don't need that either. Alright, this is a bit of like stocking. I dropped it, but the stocking's for like finding down there. It's for finding little pieces of metal in your tire if you can't feel it with your fingers. This is a spare like bolt to attach my phone to that chesty that you guys saw. And damn, that might be it there too. So pretty much showing you everything. Got a bike pump on there, that's a King Chrome one from Australia. Obviously you know I've got the road bike shoes, which I think is a good choice. I don't know. Got the Brooks Cambium C17 saddle. I really like this saddle, super comfortable. Thompson Elite inline seat post, highly recommend. Titanium, good quality. This is it's like a road bike style rack to fit a rack to road bikes without mounts for them. Mounts on the brake there. Yeah, I know I do have mounts, but anyway, mounts to the brake there. Mounts to the skewer down there. This, what even brand is this now? I've covered it up, it's under that tape. Axiom? I'm pretty sure it's an Axiom rack. Definitely a good rack. It's done the hard yards. It's done thousands of miles now. And I haven't had a close look, but it seems fine. The oval concepts, I just got them from a bike co-op, so hopefully they hold up. I really don't want to bend them. That would suck. Kind of a sucky group set, just Shimano Claris. That's a 40. That's the biggest on there. And that's an 8-speed. On the front, I've got a 4630 absolute black chainring. Pretty good, pretty good. Got the side load giant water bottle holders. They're really good as well, so you can get them out under this bag. Definitely a good thing. Obviously got a bunch of reflectics on there, which is nice, make it a bit more visible. Got the Ultegra brakes. Got a little bell here. Actually so handy to have a bell. Picked that up from REI. Those little, like, they're pretty quiet, these ones, but they don't stand out very much, which is nice. I think ideally you want a louder bell though, honestly. You really need them on these trails. There's so many people walking, it's such a pain. Pedestrians are the worst for cyclists, honestly. That's about it. Oh, Stage's power meter. Whoop. So I know what power I'm doing, but that's more of just like, because it's my road bike. You don't really need something like that, but it is nice to see. Yeah, as I said, the tent's in there, but I'm not going to bother. It's just, yeah, REI tent. Yeah, I think that's it. So, make sure if you have any questions, just let us know in the comments. Super keen for the C2C, and I'm starting tomorrow. That's all the stuff here. Crazy I have all that stuff. I'm going to try and cut out a few things. What do I cut out? Don't need the knife. I know if I don't take this, I'm going to snap a cable. But to be fair, even if I do snap one, I can just do it fixed. So I won't take that. I really don't think that I'm going to need this lockering tool. So I won't take that. I think I will still take the fiber spoke. Still going to take my multi-tool. I don't think I'll need that. I just put a new battery in to that's for my power meter. I don't think I'll need it. I think I'll take that. I think I'll thin out the chain. I don't need as much as I've got there. Definitely. I don't need 2 sets of gloves, so it's like one of them. I don't know where the other set's gone. As for the rest, I think I'll cut out a tube as well. I really hope I don't regret it, but I think I'll cut out one of the tubes. All the quarters, such a fail. I'll probably change these for a few notes tomorrow, because yeah, I really don't need. I think there was like $40 of quarters there. So funny. Aside from that, let us know what you guys think. Yeah, let us know what you think. Have you cycled the coast to coast before, or are you planning on it? Do you think I have too much stuff, not enough stuff? What would you take? What wouldn't you take? I'm trying to be ultralight again. The first touring I ever did, I was ultralight. I had no panniers. I just had the, as you're probably aware of, the saddle pack that goes on there. I'd love to get back to that, and I know I can do it. My tent's a 2-man tent, so a 1-man tent, which I actually have back in Australia, will help a lot. Aside from that, carrying less food, having some more like expensive lightweight gear, like my sleeping bag's so huge. But it'd be so nice to change from having the panniers to having the saddlebag again, or at least like maybe a saddlebag. I could keep the rack and strap something to the rack, the top of the rack as well. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, and good luck with your coast to coast if you're going to do it. I hope the video helps.